Hello, guys. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the movie Encanto, this Disney movie that just came out. And it starts off with this really important part in time where Colombia, or what we call Grand Colombia or Great Colombia, collapsed. So let's get started with looking at our maps that we have today. I'm sorry, our flags that we have today. So this is the current map for Colombia, where the story Encanto takes place, Colombia. And then right underneath it, or excuse me, south of Colombia is Ecuador. Yeah, so these two flags look very similar. And that's because at one point in time, there was a giant country called Grand Colombia. And Ecuador is a little different. It has the sun right in the middle on the equator, and it goes on further. Above, or excuse me, north of Colombia is Venezuela, and we have almost the identical thing here. So these three countries were once one giant country. What happened was, I don't know if this volume is going to go through very well.
The idea of a decentralized federal government, similar to what can be seen in the United States.
So similar of what can currently be seen in the United States. These people, the people of the Grand Colombia, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention Panama was part of Colombia, were having an argument over central government, so the president, the White House, should make the rules, or if each individual place should make rules. Now, I think this is very relevant to nowadays. We've heard in news lately that people are arguing over minimum wage, how much money people should get paid. The federal government, the White House, is thinking about raising the minimum wage, and some of our states in the South do not like that idea. It thinks it'll hamper business, or college tuition, or so this same thing happened before in this place called Grand Colombia, where the countries fought. Now, I'm going to play a video of the beginning scene of Encanto, and you'll notice that the grandmother is running away into the mountains, the hills of Colombia, to get away from the fighting. So we're pausing this video, so my video of me talking now, so you can see that. And whenever you're done with that, you can return here, press play again, or... All right, so that's where the story starts off. I think that's a really great story, and the reason I love it so much is because it brings in some history into the lesson as well in a modern-day movie. Another great thing I liked about this movie is the diversity in the people who are from Colombia. We have a really great amount of skin tones. So we have Tia Pepa, her aunt. She's more of a pale skin. I think she has red hair in the movie. And we have like a darker skinned Felix. And these are all Colombians. This is because Spanish originates from Spain in Europe, where people have a very light skin. They are white people. Now the computer's acting all funny. Okay, so we originate here, Spain. Now these Europeans came over to this whole place called America. So from Canada all the way up here, all the way down here to Argentina, almost touching Antarctica. These are all the people who lived here before Europeans came. They were all Native Americans. So we studied, this is third grade. You will study Ottawa and the Chippewa Indians who lived here in Michigan. Well, that same bloodline goes all the way across the entire continent. But we must remember this equator is the hottest part of the earth, where they have the most sun, where dark-skinned people are common. Over here in the continent of Africa, please remember Africa is not a country, it's a continent. We have the country South Africa, but there's no country called Africa. In the continent of Africa, Egypt, This whole area, the people around here had to have darker skin to protect them from sunburns, from cancer, from the sun. And that same line comes all the way over here to our place where we're talking about today, Colombia. See that same line? So you can find some very dark-skinned people. But remember, the Spanish language was also brought over by the Europeans. So you'll have some European ancestry as well. What I'm trying to say is you cannot tell if somebody can speak Spanish by the way they look. Anyone can speak Spanish. We have every color. There are 21 countries that speak Spanish. We got everything. Puerto Ricans, Colombians, Dominicans. I'd even count Brazil in there. They don't speak Spanish in Brazil. They speak Portuguese. But the concept is the same. It's that same. Portugal's right next to Spain. It's very similar. And I think this movie did a great job of showing you that. Anyone could speak Spanish, and everyone should speak Spanish. Thank you so much.